you listen to my tone, then you can feel the passion. The fire in my eyes makes me a little different from the ground up. From the ground up. Quit playing.
We gotta make a change in spite of everything that's going on. We always tend to look for somebody else for help when we can prevent things ourselves. Some things are not meant to happen or not supposed to happen. But if you don't prevent it, if you don't speak up, you just as guilty.
What's going on, family? It's your boy Richie Rich coming to you today with another video. We here today with my new co-host, and I just wanted to give her some time to introduce herself. And just talk. We just gonna talk a little bit with her. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself, and we're gonna get it going. Go ahead.
Hi, y'all. I am Regina, Miss Regina Igbon, the man's sister. And I'm just here to have good conversations and, figure some things out, talk about some things. And it's a passion of mine. I like to talk. I like to debate. I like to give my opinion. I'm very opinionated. And so I just feel like that kind of thing like that is something good and productive.
Alrighty. That's what's up. Let me see. I'm trying to see what's going on. What we on? Is this the one? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm trying to. I'm also testing out things to our. Just show a little camera movement. So I am testing out that as well. So you saying did you tell him your name?
Yes, I told him my name is Regina.
Oh, okay. You gotta talk into the mic. You gotta talk directly into the mic.
Okay.
So Regina. So yes, like she said, this is my sister. And I've been talking to her for a while. And I kind of wanted her to come on and kind of go with me and be a co-host, because I kind of draw off of people. I know I kind of been doing my thing by myself, but it's kind of, sometimes I feel like it's kind of best for me to not always go, by myself. I kind of wanted to build a team because, I wanted everybody's point of view, not just my own, because I know I ain't right about everything and I'm still trying to find out a lot of stuff for myself. But I just wanted to also bring just another flavor, to it all. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to do. So that's why I wanted you to come on, with me. So after that, so now so what you want to talk about?
Well, some pretty good topics that's going on right now is one of the main ones is the unfair treatment of Black people. And we got another dead man. I mean, he didn't die, right, but another police shooting, unfair. And, and it's happening again, and it's still happening. And in my opinion, I just feel like we're at war. And we're going to have to stand up and fight. We're going to have to. It's a lot that we're going to have to do in order to get us to where we need to be and to get these people off of us, because they own us. Lynchings, shootings, whatever else that they can do to keep us down. The oppression is real.
Right. So, but do you honestly feel like that it's going to take war for us to go into a war with them to make things change? For us, that's, what do you think is going to help us to get the change? What do you think?
Well, as far as us getting to not war, as far as change, as far as us get them off of us, it's going to be war. And far as change, I just feel like we're going to have to separate from them. Segregation was a good thing, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And I wish we were still there. And so at this point, it's to the point where we probably just need to go back to being segregated and separated from these group of people, even if it's in the United States or, wherever. It's just, we're not doing good in living together here in the United States with us being us and them being them.
Right. Me, on the other hand, I feel like I don't know. I don't think war. I think war is not. I don't think war is going to be necessarily the answer. Um, because it's like it's different sides. So now we don't even know. It's like, then okay, so who is on our side? You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of, it's a lot of people that say they on our side, and it's a lot of people that look like us that say they for us, but just because they the same colors as us, that don't necessarily mean that they for us. In my opinion, um, I also feel like too. Yeah, I feel like that it just it's gonna take the whole constitution being rewritten, because the laws, the constitution was never set up with us in mind.
Right.
So I mean, you can say that we can have change and we can always try to implement change or whatever, but until the whole thing, and so I think we're gonna have to, just tear everything down, because none of the Constitution, it doesn't support a black man. You know what I'm saying? A black man, black woman. Yeah. So I mean, when they we talk about the emancipation, a proclamation of emancipation, that doesn't mean to freedom. That means change of ownership. So they never did free us when they implemented the proclamation of emancipation. They just switched ownership. So the Constitution was never set up for us. You know what I'm saying? So uh and then yeah, I don't yeah, I think everything just needs to be changed, because this was our land first. I believe that we were the inhabitants of this land first. So but then things is when things went how they went, and it's the way it is. But I think that we just have to rewrite the laws. For me, I think that
And I don't think that'll ever happen.
right. I mean, well, yeah, it might. I mean, shit. If it's a whole nother war, if it's supposed to be the new world, if the new world order does come into play, that's a one world system. So that means there's no United States. It's one government, one school system, one everything. That's what the new world order is. It's a whole world. It's a global thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not just with America, or not just with France, or not just with London. It's everybody as a collective. So there's no American president. It's going to be a collective of presidents, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, but
But going back to what you said about our allies and people that look like us, our allies, they can only do so much, and you never know. Just like you said, the honest, I mean, the trust isn't there. Just because somebody said they on your side, don't mean that they on your side. And then also the people that look like us.
Shout out to Missing and Cakes, right?
And that the people that look like us is that's a whole problem in itself, because you got the people that is us, that's against us, and you got the people that come over here that look like us,
right,
that's against us. So
right.
we have a lot against us. So
yeah. I mean, yeah, just everything has to change, because it's like, even with voting, you would think, now all the time that we've been voting, that's why I say every time that, that I've ever voted, or they always try to push something, some type of agenda, nothing ever changes. They promise this and promise this, but I noticed that nothing has ever changed.
Yeah, but have they ever even offered anything to us?
Yeah, I mean, when they campaigning,
I'm
they
talking about to us, Black Americans.
well,
what have
no,
they ever gave us and said, "What we're going to do for us"?
no, they never have.
They don't never have to. We don't never make them.
We don't never make them.
And this president election is one of those elections where a lot of us is standing strong on we want something, or we not voting. Not that we voting for the opposer. We're not voting.
Right.
So I don't know, and they still don't have nothing for us, even though they know we're not voting.
I know, and it's not, and you know the crazy thing about it is, so that'll let you know, with our votes, it don't our votes don't mean nothing with the votes or without them, because what they want to happen is still gonna happen until we tear down everything. See, I believe it has to get much worse before it gets any better. You know, I mean, because it's so bad. It's like an infection. Sometimes you got to cut out that very thing to save something else. So I believe like you just got to cut a lot of that infected, and it's like cancer. It kind of hit right here. It's like pockets of it. So you got to go in there with radiation and cut those infected spots out, and then let this thing heal. Because other than that, you know, it's just the cycle is just gonna continue to repeat itself. It's just gonna be on repeated. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But let me see. What I did want to. Oh, no, I didn't want to bring the guns in.
We might need the guns.
right. We might need the gun. We might need the gun. The way things is going on right now. But I want to switch it up too and talk about what else is going on. I kind of talked about it yesterday, but how do you feel about this whole incident with Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion? They said, you know, they both in the music industry, and you know, a lot of people were kind of it was supposed to be Megan Thee Stallion supposed to have got shot, and then everybody was kind of on her because they was like, well. How is she running around and doing this and doing that? She never said nothing the whole time. She never said nothing. She kept it real. You know, to me, she kept it hood. She kept it real G. But it was, you know, people on his side, you know, public reps or whoever on his side, saying a lot of stuff. So I guess she just finally got fed up and was like, you know, nah, this is what it is, and yada yada yada. So a lot of people were like, oh, Megan should have, she's snitching now, and you know what I'm saying, but she didn't, you know, I mean, so how do you feel about that?
Help me understand. You said that she wasn't saying nothing.
No, because at first,
he shot her, she didn't.
She didn't tell the police that he shot her. She was just like, I want to get, you know, I want to, you know, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I didn't do it. I ain't have no gun. I ain't the one shooting. I need, why y'all asking me questions and I'm the one shot. Right. She like, get me to the hospital because I'm the one shot. So she wasn't really trying to say nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't say nothing at first. She wasn't saying anything. But you know, a lot of people, right? A lot of people online start dragging her. Oh, you running and you doing this, and you know, she like, man, I'm going on with my life. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, and I feel that he should have said something to his people like, nah, y'all chill out because y'all know what went on and y'all know I'm in the wrong. So, you know, but then, you know, just like, you know, little, you know, feminine, you know, because it is males that's feminine as well, you know. It ain't no.
A lot of men out there more feminine than women.
Man, clap that up. We gotta clap that up because it's for real. I mean, and you know, it just goes to show how things are changing, how they changing the roles of a male and female anyway, you know. So they kind of playing on that with, you know, and all. You know, to me, but yeah. So he, you know, he supposed to have shot in the air or shot in the ground, and it ricocheted and it hit the back of her foot, and she had to get a couple of stitches or something. You know what I'm saying? But now she like, yeah, you know, I don't know if you seen it, but she came out with like, yeah, you shot me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You talking all that, yeah, nigga, you shot me. So I mean, how you feel about now that she's saying
this is a new? I mean, I heard a little bit about it. I don't follow a lot of that kind of stuff, but. Just hearing it right now, she's a professional, he's a professional, everybody got a reputation to uphold, and your people is dragging me. So your people dragging me, that means I'm gonna have to come out with something to cover myself. So that's what it sounds like she did, and that's the right thing to do, because that's what I'll do. She got mouths to feed too. Right.
Yeah, she ain't got no kids like that, but I don't know. I think that was real weak of a dude to I mean, because you can already overpower a woman, being a male anyway. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta pull out a gun. And then I seen one dude, some other rapper, was like Megan Thee Stallion, 6 feet, and Tory Lane 5'2". What do that mean? It's still a male.
Yeah.
You still a man at the end of the day. And if you really want to turn up, you really, I don't know. I don't know too many women can overpower a man. You know what I'm saying? I seen it happen though. Don't get it twisted. I seen some women, get in their bag
And
and
I've seen
and-
the smallest
and-
men just be like a fucking muscle.
right, and
Strong
turn some
as
shit
hell.
up.
Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
thinking I'm finna overpower him because he's smaller than me.
Right,
Nah.
right. That's my whole thing. So knowing that you a man, with that you shouldn't even put the gun in the equation to me in the first place. That's how I feel.
Right.
And then you discharge the gun, you shoot the gun, and then it hit the man. I believe that was like, because I think about my daughter. You know what I'm saying? If that was my daughter, nigga, I'm gonna be looking for this dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta come. Yeah, nigga, you gotta come see me, man. And then she got some brothers and some cousins, and yeah, you gotta see us, pimp. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what is he facing? Is he finna get to go to jail or something? He in trouble?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, of course now, the prosecutors are now going, they pressing the gas on them now. So yeah, I mean, but by right, you know what I'm saying? You did that to yourself. Now, if he would have kept it G and would have told him, okay, yeah, now, okay, y'all know I'm in the wrong. Be quiet. Y'all stop dragging her. Now she wasn't in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? She heard she just going on. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't come to her the defense no type of way. He just left her out there. So I mean, shit. I mean, I don't.
Come to her own defense.
Yeah, she had to come to her own defense. She didn't have nobody that was like there. Oh no, don't do this. Don't say that to Megan. Don't, you know what I'm saying? She came out there herself. So I don't know. I believe that I don't believe she was in the wrong, and I believe that Tory Lane need to be really slapped. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because see that's the difference when them dudes is in those type of position and they real protected. They feel like they can do anything. They feel like they can't be touched, man. That's why I say a lot of this shit need to be changed, and a lot of these niggas need their nose wipe, man. A lot of these dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? But we let so much shit slide. We don't wipe none of all this shit that's happening, and we don't do nothing. We gonna march.
What do Martin do?
I want to put the laugh. I want to put the laugh. What do now? I ain't never. Now they've been doing a lot of marching, and it's so crazy because they've been marching since King. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying nothing down on Martin Luther King because he did what he felt like he had to do at that time. But that shit didn't do shit. They killed him, and he was a part of the plan. He was on their team. See, this is one thing that I know, and one thing I know for true. Once you take an oath and you go to college, that's one of the letters. Once you graduate high school, that's your first letter. You see what I'm saying? Because and that's why you wear the square that's on the triangle square that's on your hat, and you get your first letter. See, that's the first letter. See, that's what people don't know. A lot of people don't read, but I'm going to go ahead and school you just a little bit. So that's your first letter. Now, once you go to college, you go to that institution, then you get into some type of fraternity or a fraternity or sorority. Then you done made a pledge. Because you got to pledge to get on, and then they gotta accept you. So once you make that pledge, a pledge is the same thing as an oath. So you got to stand by, and you got to keep the secret. So once you cross over, then you got to keep them oaths. So, and they all rub shoulders. That's so a lot of those dudes that's in higher power, or just on a lot of movies or in politics or any kind of whatever, you know what I'm saying, they all done been in the same colleges. A lot of people think, oh yeah, he a rapper, oh yeah, they came out of nowhere. Nah, they went to college. See, that's what they ain't telling you. They already been groomed. They already been grooming them. It's just they time to come up. They already done made their steps. And now it's they time to come up, they gonna push, they gonna continue to push the agenda because they already made the oath. You see what I'm saying? So regardless, just like when people said Snoop said that about Gail, he came back and apologized. Why? Because they exchanged gifts at the end of the day. They don't care about what me and you got going on. And how, yeah, that's entertaining for us. They entertaining us. They meant to keep us confused and to keep us at bay. So while they stabbing us, while they taking with the left hand, we don't see what they doing with the right hand. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole thing, to keep our head, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, they are part of the oath. Once you take that, once you are abducted or whatever, once you get into those fraternities, sororities, you are part of the oath. You're a part of the agenda. And, if the only way that you can not be a part of, you got to die. So the only person, like, if you really start to speak out, they're going to kill you. Notice the people that really start to speak out when they really got tired, Prince, Michael Jackson, they killed them. Whitney Houston, even though she was kind of tired, she started to speak out a little bit. They killed her. You see what I'm saying? They killed Joan Rivers, when she said the Michelle Obama and Barack Obama was the first transgender.
She said that?
Of course. A little bit, like 7-8 days after that, they killed her. Yeah. Yep. She said Michelle.
She said that Michelle and Barack Obama was
first transgender. They said, she was the first transgender president. Said Michelle is a transgender. So everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. But yeah, it's deep. So the and you can't expose, but they tell you about the plan. They tell you, they expose it to you little by little. They put it in plain sight. But we be so confused. We thinking it's like, oh, that's just a movie, so that can't be real. But they telling you in plain sight. But people are like, oh no, you conspiracy theory. But it's happening. Mm-hmm. It's happening. And then they'll push it out on, Nostradamus predicted this, but where is Nostradamus' gravesite? See, that's what I'm saying. We can always talk about fairy tales, but we're gonna talk about facts, because you can't tell me if you got bones that was millions and millions and millions dinosaur bones that predate a lot of shit, but you ain't got Nostradamus that posted wrote in 1,000 books. You ain't got nothing from him. Come on. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know. We gotta watch everything. You gotta watch everything, because they gonna push the agenda. And if you ain't, and a lot of people be like, oh no, they ain't with it on it. Man, I don't know. Look at Trayvon Martin, mama and daddy. They in political power right now, and they lost their son. Now, I know they lost their son, but yeah, both of them. His mama's an Eastern Star, and his daddy a Mason. Prince Hall, they Prince Hall Lodge, you know what I'm saying? Prince Hall Masons, that's black for Masonic Lodge. But because Prince Hall was the first black Mason or whatever. But his mother is about to be the governor or mayor of Florida or something.
Really?
Yeah,
I seen a little glimpse of her.
Yeah, she an Eastern Star.
Something big, but I didn't. I meant to go back and look at it. I didn't get into it a lot. Yeah.
And when he was killed, if you know anything about tarot cards, they got a tarot card called the Hangman. Now the Hangman, the position that he looks like he laying upside down with one leg standing up like this and one leg straight. And he landed. That's how he was in position when they took pictures of him, like the Hangman. So that's they just letting you know what I'm saying. But it's a lot with it. But they've been pushing this shit since forever. So we just gotta be. I think that's why I think everything gotta be torn down and repositioned. You know what I'm saying? Because you just can't really trust nothing now. To me, I don't know.
So it sounds like what you're saying is these are secret societies. Right?
Yeah. It's a lot of secret societies.
Is it like a lot of different ones, or
a lot of them? Yeah. Yeah, but they all coincide with each other. You know what I'm saying? We the ones that's at the bottom of the barrel, and we the ones that's, you know what I'm saying, getting the wool pulled over our eyes. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. But nevertheless, I mean, that's why they steady shooting, they steady. So with that being said, now I think that is more is appropriate for us to talk about the guy that just got shot too. Was we already talking about that?
We started out talking about, but we didn't go into it.
Okay, yeah.
Jacob Blake.
Yeah, Jacob Blake. At first I had my kind of I kind of had my reserves about that. You're right. Yeah, people scared to check. Yeah, that's right. But what I was about to say about Jacob Blake.
What were you about to say?
I don't know. Oh, I had my I was kind of like, damn, because I don't know, I kind of heard something about that, and it was like he had his kids in the car, and he had stopped to break up a fight with some girls.
Well, it's a couple of stories out there. They say he stopped to break up a fight, and they also said that he was coming over there to, like, he was into his baby mama.
Right. He's into it.
I think that's the narrative that they was trying to push in the
push.
mainstream
Okay.
media.
Now I hate that happened to that dude, and I don't know if it's right, but if that scenario was true, that he came over there because he just stopped to break up a fight. It's like, damn, okay, you can't never control what happens. Like you may, say for instance, we're gonna say, okay, we're gonna go to the club, but then like every other weekend somebody gets shot at this club. Now you can't never stop what the club produces or what comes out of the club, but you can always change your position. You can stop yourself from going there, but you never can stop the club from being a club, because the club has been a club for years. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think that if we don't put ourselves in certain situations, then we can't really be mad at the outcome, because we don't put ourselves there. I can't really be mad if I know that I'm trying to talk to this girl, and I know she's staying in a bad neighborhood, and I know I got a nice car, but I take my car over there just because I'm trying to mess with her, and then my car ends up getting stolen. Should I be? I don't really have a right to be mad at the people that stole my car, because it was my decision to come over there. They didn't know I was coming over there. I just happened to come over there, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but those are perspectives. So what you're saying is, I'm over here and I'm saying that I shouldn't have came over here because something could happen. But then that still don't say that it's fair that he got shot.
No, I'm not saying that it was fair. No, I didn't say it was fair, but I'm saying if he wouldn't have put himself in that situation with his kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
It sounds like it was an area that he's familiar with, like somewhere he was always at. I don't know if it's somebody that he know live over there, or do he live over there?
Right.
But it's a repeated area, somewhere he go a lot, because they was talking to people, everybody over there knew him. So he it ain't like he was somewhere where he wasn't supposed to be. He was just somewhere.
Oh yeah, they did kill Michael. Yeah. They be killing a lot of people. He said they killed Michael Jordan. They said they killed Michael Jordan daddy. You right. They killed Michael Jordan daddy too.
Was it his daddy or his son?
His daddy.
Son, didn't it?
No, they killed whatchamacallit's son, Bill Cosby's son, because he was trying to buy the internet. You see what I'm saying? But they already in power, and they already know the game. So if you step out of line,
you could be stepping out of line any kind of way. True, like Bill Cosby trying to buy a network, standing up for black people. Nick
Cannon, for instance.
Damn, Nick Cannon.
Come on now. Now,
all he said was the truth.
Right.
Or what he believed is the truth.
But okay. The truth been the truth. But you've been in bed with these people, so you've been knowing the truth. And see, people with money, I know you got exposure to the finest things. So I know that I'm gonna have, like, if I got money, with me having the little shit that I got, I'm gonna put the best shit in front of me. I'm not gonna put the the Audis or the Audi stores or the dollar store shit. I'm not going to the dollar store. I'm going to where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Where it get, yeah, okay, yeah, I like that, and yeah, I want to pick and choose. I don't want that mediocre. I don't give a damn if it take me a couple of years to get or whatever it take me to get. That's what if I want something, that's what I want. So I don't know. I mean, hell, he was in bed with them. He was on their shows. He was making money with them. Why I mean, I don't know. I think that was really a setup because he was doing the Dr. Sabi thing. So see.
Oh yeah, he did say he was gonna do.
See, this is what. I'm okay. You said we in war, right? So you got to look at war. Now you don't know how. Now we got it's espionage and spies and shit, right? He was a spy. I feel like that he was a spy, that they sent him in to infiltrate us, just like they send a black man in to infiltrate the Nation of Islam. You see what I'm saying? So it's always somebody like us to infiltrate us. Mm-hmm. They don't never get their hands dirty. It's always somebody like us. So we don't know who we fighting. Right. You see what I'm saying? Because we thinking we like, okay, power to the people. And this you the one got and you the one got the knife. And I'm like, now you sticking me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he knew what he was doing because he was making so much money. He had made so much money, he had so many shows with these folks. And then all of a sudden he gonna put that out there, but at the same time he doing this thing for supposed to have picked up with Nipsey Hussle doing a movie for Dr. Sabi. Now all that shit is out of they snatched the whole movie, so nobody is ever gonna get to see none of that information. But see, this is what I have a problem. This is where I have a problem with that, because they've been having the money. You got billionaires, you got millionaires. Listen. If we got 10 people and we all got $100,000, they got millions. They got millions. If you look on their Forbes thing, they got millions. These folks, they got millions of dollars. So just a measly $100,000, they spend that on cars. So if 10 of them took $100,000 a piece,
they spend it on lunch. Right.
Yeah. So what would they have? They'd had $1 million. They could have had their own network. They could have had their own shit. They could have had their own. Look at Tyler Perry. He didn't go into business with them. He got his own shit. He didn't complain. Just like when I quit my job, I was upset because a lot of things were happening. And I feel like they was in the wrong, but I couldn't really get mad at them because that's their shit. So I said, you know what? I can't get mad because this your shit. I'm gonna just get my own shit. So I gotta respect it because that's business. You know what I'm saying? You paying a bill, you paying a check. I gotta bite my tongue or I gotta leave. That's just business. Yeah. So if I'm gonna say what I want, you can't get mad. You gotta be ready to leave or what? I mean, what you think is gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? What do you actually think that was gonna happen? And the whole thing about it, he said what he said and retracted everything. And they took everything. So now we ain't gonna never get to see the Dr. Sabi thing. And we never gonna get to know the truth. But I mean, in the day of information, I mean, you're gonna see it, regardless. It's gonna be it's gonna be undeniable to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. What you think? I don't know.
I'm just now bringing logic to the fact that he was the one that was going to do the Dr. Sabi documentary. But then now that you say that, that's deep. Yeah. That's real deep because Nipsey was going to do it. He got shot by this random ass guy in his own hood. I mean, and then this dude just got booted out of Hollywood. I mean, they just don't want us to know the truth. The Dr. Sabi documentary, what is it supposed to be about?
Well, Dr. Sabi, and Dr. Sabi, he was the one that came out with the where he was healing people with herbs. So for HIV, right? HIV, cancer, diabetes, asthma, infertility, anything.
If that truth get out, man, that's gonna take.
But it was already out. They already took him to court. They already tried to take him to jail for it. and he had beat him. They had took him to court, and they had to throw it out because
Yeah,
they
I
had to
read
find
that.
him innocent
Mhm.
because what he was saying was actually true. They knew that what he did was true, and he never said that he was a doctor. He was just,
Herbalist.
he a herbalist. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I mean, it's gonna come out regardless. But it's just crazy. I mean, this is war, and it never ceases to amaze me how shiesty things will get.
And by
And
us being at that point right there, do you think these tables are getting ready to turn? Because 2020 is a year of exposure.
right,
Everything is being exposed.
right,
White
right,
supremacy is being exposed. People that's not good for you is being exposed. I'm exposed.
right,
It's just a lot of stuff that's coming out right now, and it looks like things is finna get ready to turn. What do you
right.
think about that?
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, it's a change in the guards. Um, everything is being shaken up. Um, everything is being exposed. Um, yeah, yeah. A lot of people that's in power is not gonna be in power. A lot of things. And I'm gonna say one thing: the world would never go back to the way there was. Yeah, it was once. It once was. So we'll never go back to being able to go to the club and just go to a regular basketball game like it was. It'll never go back the way it was, like that. It'll never go back. And because everything is gonna come out. I mean, this is 2020. If you think about 2020 is vision. So we're gonna see a lot. We're gonna see a lot this year. If in China is the year of the rat, so a lot of things has already been told. You know what I'm saying? I already think a lot been already been told and exposed, and even more. And we ain't even finished with this end of the year yet, so a lot more is gonna be told. I feel. And yeah, I mean, once the cat is out the bag, now just imagine if they supposed to have like 100 and I think it's 150 man indictment from top political people and top actors and activists all over the world. Yeah, that they fight right now. Tom Hanks and um Tom Hanks, his wife, a lot of top people, a lot of
Oprah
yeah,
Winfrey,
all of them, all of
Barack
them.
Obama,
Yeah,
and
Barack
Michelle,
Obama. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So something like that supposedly.
Ellen.
Yeah, Ellen DeGeneres. And they got. I mean, they do got it. If you look it up, they do have an indictment now. And
Really? I
yeah,
mean, is that that? Oh, dang!
it's public record. It's
It's a
public
name that
record.
they. It's a group of people. It's a name. They was just talking about it on the news the other day.
Uh, uh,
It's a weird name. It'll come to me later.
uh,
But
conspiracy or
it's a conspiracy theory. They call it a conspiracy theory group. Damn, it's a name. I can't think
oh,
of
we
it.
have to think about it.
But yeah, so that's the way and it's crazy because my sister Yami talks. She tell me a lot about it, and I be like, "Girl, go on with that stuff. That stuff is just too far to the left." And then they bring it out on TV, and they got to get in front of it, especially when a lot of people
they got to get
starting to hear.
yeah,
it.
right,
Once
right, right,
start
right. They
getting
got to
around,
get in front
they
of
got to
it.
get in front of it and
Right.
try to make you look like you crazy.
Right, right,
So
right,
when I
right.
seen that on the news, I was like, Even though they was trying to tell us it's not that,
Right,
it's not
right. They
nothing
like,
that.
oh, it's
These
nothing
people
like
is
that. Yeah.
crazy. It's a conspiracy theory and all
Right,
that.
right, right.
But I'm like, well, why are you saying it then? Because usually, if it was a conspiracy theory, y'all don't bring that to the mainstream.
Right.
Y'all
You
don't
won't
talk
even
about
bring it
that.
to the mainstream. Right. It won't even be on the mainstream. But I mean, we gotta, you can't really you can't trust nothing, man. I don't trust nothing, man. And I question everything. I question everything, man. Because I mean, we were told once type of way and we were raised, but I've always been a free thinker. I've always been a type that, I've always been rambunctious. I want to see for myself. You can't tell me that, and I don't get. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it regardless. I'm gonna go see regardless. Even if you show me, I'm going to see it. I gotta see it. Yeah, I gotta see it. So I've always been that type that. Yeah, I just don't really believe a lot of what people say until I see it for myself.
And I'm that thinker that's like, if you telling me something, I'm trying to figure out not what you telling me. I'm trying to figure out why you telling me.
Right. Why are you telling me? You know what I'm saying? Where did you get your information? And then, what, now that I'm older too, it's like, damn, I know that we can go through the same thing at the same time, But if somebody asks you, what did you see? What you seen and what you tell is gonna be different from me. Right, your perspective is gonna be very different from mine because your fears might not be my fears. You see
my
what I'm
interest
saying?
may not be your interest.
Right. So so everybody's gonna always give a different account about what they seen. So I don't know. I just be trying to find out the information for myself. I mean, because shit, what work for some people might not work for the next. So I don't know. I'm a believer in that too. So
There's a lot out there. It's a lot of topics. We could go on forever, I swear, because it's just so much going on right now. And it's
Right.
just like you start talking about one thing and that goes and take you to another.
Right. Dirty Gang TV. Salute everybody. Salute, man. I appreciate everybody for coming. The little people that come through, coming through and chopping it up with us. I appreciate it. This is my sister right here, and we plan on doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? Coming through and bringing our perspective on different things, man. And so let me know how y'all feel about that. Is that it? I mean,
Please don't forget to like and share.
Right. Like, share, and subscribe. But so what? You good? Okay, so we gonna wrap it up with that. I mean, we it's been what 40 minutes, almost 50 minutes. That's a good first run. So shout out to Mr. and Cakes. I appreciate y'all for coming by. And who else came through? Let me see, Mr. and Cakes, Dirty Gang TV. Appreciate you for coming through. And whoever gave us likes, I appreciate that, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all go check out Marriage and Marijuana, Mr. and Cakes. If y'all looking for any intros for your YouTube channel, hit Mr. up at Mr. and Cakes, Marriage and Marijuana. Shout out to Niecy's World. Shout out to Niecy's World as well. And we gonna end it with that, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. This your boy Richie Rich, and my new co-host Regina. And we gonna end it with that.
Real R&B.
If you listen to my tone, then you can feel the passion. The fire in my eyes makes me a little different from the ground up. From the ground up. Quit playing.
We gotta make a change in spite of everything that's going on. We always tend to look for somebody else for help when we can prevent things ourselves. Some things are not meant to happen or not supposed to happen. But if you don't prevent it, if you don't speak up, you just as guilty.
Hello.